Hi guys! Welcome back to Occultists Anonymous with our Richmond, Virginia mini-series where we're about to get into a little bit of a fight. The biggest fight that we've ever had on Occultists Anonymous. But before then, as always, Occultists Anonymous is sponsored by Roll20, the Onyx Path, and viewers like you. Thank you very much to our supporters who basically let us do this stuff and do it bigger than just a home game. It's because of your guys' support that, you know, we get to do the extras, which is very, very cool, and we greatly appreciate it. And I've said once before, and I'll say it again, like, it makes me feel a little bit like a rock star, and I feel kind of cool, and that's because of you guys. And then, of course, there's those of you who give me just endless shit and keep me humble, and I appreciate that. Because I tell you what, that Discord, yeet into .space, come hang out. Really, really great. It's like family, including all the people who give you shit. It is,
and
it
your
is,
weird uncle that tells all the bad puns.
Oh God, we have a bunch of them, Chris included. Yes, thank you to Adam, Al, Alan, Michael, Alexander, Algos, Badur, Bernie, Brandon, Danny, Emil, Giovanni, It's Michael, James, Jenny, John, Josh, Julian, Cat Feathers, Lance, Melissa, Michael, Moku, New Sympathy, Who This, Nopa, Not Michael, Old Sympathy, I Got You, Drew, oh Lord, Perry, Peter, Rovistrad, Ryan, Schmitty, Sebastian, Sinna, Terry, Thomas, Usuf Sama, and Firekeeper. Thank you guys for your support and the aforementioned shit giving. Yeah, I'm done. Let's get back to this. I was about to shoot some. Well, I wasn't shooting people. I was giving orders, as a good Silver Ladder Mastigos should.
All right. So, quick refresher on where we're sitting. The not Cabal, the gathering of mages is standing
the loosely connected group.
Yeah, standing on the shadow side of a locus. On the other side of that locus, on the fallen side, real side. I don't know how to phrase that. Material side are 4 werewolves rapidly falling into death rage. About 100 yards away are 2 figures in furred black cloaks. And then kind of 5 o'clock from that, down by the river, staring at the Queen of the River Spirit, the River Spirit Queen, is a mirrored coyote, which Amanita would know is a supernal being, and Vicar's got a pretty good clue. Let's roll some initiatives.
Mm-hmm. Where's my initiative button?
At the bed of it. Cool. I rolled.
Wait, what? How did? Okay, no.
No, you're good.
What's that? You rolled 3.
No, yeah, I was confused.
Oh, now bear in mind.
Initiative's the dumbest fucking roll.
It's D10 plus your initiative.
Yeah.
Quick question though for Amanita. Do you actually have your weapon out and are using it? Because you took a -2 because of that.
No, probably not, no.
Okay. So yeah, you would technically have 12.
Cool. Let me get everybody organized here.
Oh, would you like me to roll for the gunman?
They can go with you.
Okay. Penalized. I said they've been penalized because I rolled a natural. No, you're fine.
Sorry. I'm just trying to make all my counts here work.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. It makes sense if they're following my orders.
So Amanita, you'd be at a 12?
12, yeah. Because I don't have the melee weapon out against the guys that are way over there.
Okay. All right. So first thing that happens is the coyote sits down, looks around itself, and starts doing that like chittering coyote laugh. And I would say that each of you can through various different interactions of Arcana, tell that something is happening around it in about a 50-yard space, which extends out into the river, kind of encompassing the River Queen and reaching back almost up to where you all are standing. And you see the shadow start like rolling and twisting and like falling in on itself.
Where are the other mages in relation to that radius?
Like
They were at 12, the Coyote was at 5 or something?
Yeah, Coyote's at 5. So Coyote's back this way, like 75 yards or so.
Mm-hmm.
And mages are about 100 yards that way.
Okay, so they're not in the circle.
No. Vicar, what do you do?
I'm too far for the pistol. So I'm going to cast Celestial Fire.
You're too far for the pistol? I thought you were a space mage.
Then I got to throw out the spell and then fire. Or I can just dump Celestial Fire all over them. 1 reach for aggravated damage. 1 reach for instant.
1 reach for sensory range.
1 reach for sensory.
Sensory range. Yeah. That should be it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's going to be 4 dice of paradox.
Do I need advanced scale to get them both?
Or -2?
Minus 2.
Hang on, do you have space 4?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
space 3.
Nope, never mind then.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a lot of yantras because I want to go off right away.
So you have 1 yantra.
Yep.
8.
So we did that right.
2, 5, 8.
And Celestial Fire is a potency spell.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll this first. So are you doing anything with the paradox?
I'm throwing 2 mana at it. And my dedicated... Can I use that dedicated magical tool to take the... Or does that consume a yantra?
That's
That'll
a
be your
yantra.
yantra.
That is a yantra.
Okay. I'll take 2 dice with mana.
Okay. Good.
Cool. And when I actually do the roll, yeah, because I got the willpower in there. So that's 6, 4, 0, 8 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Did I do that right?
Yep.
Okay.
3 successes.
Sorry, I'm getting my combat notes still set up real fast.
Sure.
Drawing health boxes. Yep.
What was the potency of the spell?
6.
6. Cool. And this gets both of them?
Yep.
-2 skill.
And so this dark fire sort of coalesces around, for those that can see it, around Vicar, and he just blasts his hands out, and this column of fire just shoots out from him and engulfs them both.
What's your Nimbus tilt?
Oh, yes. If we have... I can look it up. Hang on. I have it.
Because that's a lot of potency on that. So
Mhm,
might
sure is.
actually get affected by it.
Almost certainly.
Hang on. Shit. I have it. What did we do?
How to affect a supernal being with a spell.
They're just like any other physical being in
Yep.
terms of spells.
It was definitely negative, but I don't have the notes on my character sheet. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't put that in there. I thought it was minus the composure and resolve.
-1 to each.
Mhm.
So anybody that had mage side up
Yep.
affected by that.
Yep, myself. So for 3 turns, that's not too bad.
Yeah, did I still
You said you had
have it up with
spent the
Sweetland
mana
in here?
for it, right?
To keep
spent
it up
mana.
Oh
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
so to like walking around, but is this the same scene?
No, it's up to you whether you turned on mage sight.
Yeah. I don't think I would have kept it up once we popped into the shadow because I can see everything here now.
Right.
Yeah. and the scene's done. So
All right. Werewolves have to.
Was that potency 6
Sorry.
or potency 7?
6.
It's potency 6.
Because
Okay.
it's 4 because you have prime, and then you took -2, -2, so that's 5, 6.
And that was aggravated
There's no-
damage, right, Chris?
You
It was
took-
aggravated
You were
damage.
dealing aggravated damage, yes.
Yep.
You can see that you've done some damage to them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not 6 worth. Yeah, I think as it affects, kind of rips into their pattern, you see some little bubbles of prime around them. The wolves have to make some rolls.
Death rage rolls. Before they rip and tear, quite literally.
Black metal.
I mean, they're
Soundtracks.
still in the physical world, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we brought them over with us, but then when we
No.
came in, I thought you said you had left them over there.
Oh, I definitely left them. I'm not going to be anywhere near
Getting away from them, yeah.
angry werewolves. She told me
So
to
they're-
run, not get me out of here. I'm left. Bye.
Yeah, no. And we're concerned that we're not going to have them to help in this fight because the mages are over here.
That's fine. There's only 2 of them and 8 of us.
And that supernal that's awakening the river spirit.
It's a supernal. I'm not messing with it.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way to make it stop, but I don't think I can.
I can
All
think
right.
of a way.
Rolling for werewolves.
Brace for impact. Can't remember if successes are good or not. Think that's them holding on. We'll find out. I'm liking all these 2 successes, I think. Nope, there's 1. That's freaking Javier right there.
Yeah, he's only got composure 1.
Yeah, it's kind of
he's a little touchy.
He's a little touchy. Yeah, so they hang on for just now.
Not that we can see.
Not the well.
At
yeah.
what point do they get to just chill, actually?
They hit the death rage and then come down, unless you
Yep.
have somebody there to actually calm them down.
You have to werewolf mechanics wise to if you've been triggered into Kuruth, which is the death rage, you have to roll an exceptional success on resolve plus composure to be able to calm yourself down.
And they're rolling
once-
4s, 5s, and 3 dice. So podcast folks know, yeah. So
Not-
unlikely.
big chances. These successes are equal to number of turns they hold on.
Fortunately, it's okay. They're not going to kill each other, and we're over here, so it's fine.
Javier does begin to step through the shadow.
It's kind of
Cool.
Okay, we're not going to want to be anywhere near them when they lose control.
I mean, if we could direct them that
It
way.
doesn't work that way.
Actually, it can, but Drifter doesn't know that. Vicar and Amanita probably don't know that, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, you got mind magic, right?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, they're Goetia.
Direct them that way.
Goetia are killing them. I've got the werewolves on handle.
One of the other mages reaches out and attempts to cast a spell.
Cool. I have Mage Sight up, so I can at least tell what Arcana it's tied to.
Life.
I can't do shit.
I never added my mage armors.
Well, I usually just walk into a room like poison ivy and everyone's dead, so you probably wouldn't need them.
Life is a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, my PDF is lagging.
So I think it's half your life dots to both
Defense and
armor.
armor.
Ooh, 2 successes.
Drifter and Vicar.
Mhm.
You are assaulted by flaring of nerve endings and twisting of muscle tension and everything like that. And unless you armor up or anything like that, are
Prime.
taking What's up?
Prime.
Sure. It is a potency 5 attack spell.
Right. So
Well-
it's now a potency 1 attack spell for me, right?
Right.
Sure.
But what kind
It's
of
lethal.
damage? Thank you. Oh, actually, nope, that wouldn't matter. Okay.
And you will take a -2 to most of your rolls. As the searing nerve pain.
Defined most of.
You have a -2 wound penalty right now. It's life force assault.
Okay, so no. Well, it increases wound penalties suffered by 2. So I actually have -3. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know who's up next, man.
Sorry. I was just making sure y'all were good. It sounded like people may have had a question or something. But Amanita, you're up.
I'm going to do the same thing back at. Wait, did Vicar hit both of them?
Mhm.
You need 2 reach to do instant and scale.
One more for aggravated. Actually, probably don't even need to. Because aggravated's already on the board. So very quickly. Because, for instance, if you
No.
did 4 of 6, and then you do an additional, 6 damage, you'll feel up 3 with lethal, and then, because the other's already full of aggravated, then, yeah.
So I need 2 reach. It's overreaching by 1.
Doing anything about that?
Hmm?
Are you doing anything about that?
I'm going to spend the mana.
So a chance die.
Mhm.
Good.
Potency. It's a potency spell, so I start out with 4, right?
Mhm.
I'll add +2, so -4. 3, I'm just using Shadow Name because I want it to be instant, and I'll use Willpower.
Cool. 8 minus 4 is 4, plus 6 is 10.
4 successes.
You're only targeting
to
one of
hit
them?
both of them. No, I hit both of them. My reaches were for instant and scale.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sensory.
And sensory.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to throw it.
You can throw it.
Can I?
Yeah, it's Gnosis plus athletics or firearms.
Oh, I'm bad at those.
I can just draw you some more
Sure.
paradox if you want.
Oof.
1 success.
What does it do?
No, that's a
What?
paradox. So just roll your wisdom.
I have to count this every time.
Have you lost any?
Good.
No.
7.
Instead of- It's like I thought Vicar was the only bad one. Yeah, see.
2 successes.
So 1 bashing,
1 bashing damage.
which all of a sudden becomes far more imperative right now.
So it was a potency 6 life force assault on both of them.
That was just lethal damage, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It would have been an extra reach to make it aggravated, so.
All right. Drifter.
Cool. So with my mage side up and having seen them both casting spells at these guys, can I tell if this is prime armor that is defending them against magic, or if they have some kind of wards and signs kind of scenario going on?
How would you know that?
That is what I'm asking. Would I know?
Don't think so.
And that's fine. That's cool. I don't have prime, so that makes sense.
Right.
But some of that stuff, just shows up in mage side. All right. Oh boy. Well, I've got one idea.
Cast gun.
It's
No,
100 yards away, 300 feet.
that's space mage. I don't care about that. Nope. Especially my boys have rifles, so
With your speed as well. Or probably not.
no, because that was just a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, I need to just stop overthinking it. So Drifter does what Drifter does best, which is gives orders. So yeah, he yells at Dudo, just shoot them, and is going to basically, duck behind some form of cover and cast Enhanced Skill on his rifleman. Okay, let's work this out. Because he has this as a praxis. Really wish I had it as a rote, but that's fine. All right, so how much reach do I need? Wheel. Is it functional that because they're here with me to be able to touch them all? Okay. Sure. So I am not even worried about advanced. I need instant. I need 2 for going above maximum limit. So that's 3 total. Ah, crap. That close.
Scale, duration.
Scale is going to be with a mana. I'm not worried about duration because it's a duration spell, so it's already going to have 4 turns.
Wait, can you do a space for all spells?
Compared to the matter one at 2 dots, where it's just like, oh, you can do this.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, space 4 is freaking phenomenal.
That's bullshit.
And I get teleport. Yeah. So yeah, how much reach? Sorry, going over that again. Instant +2 for going over the normal maximum. Okay, yep. How much free reach do I have? It's a Mind 3 spell, so I have 2 free reach. What is my Gnosis for? What is my 4? Increased potency. Oh boy. So it's already 1. So let's just go -10. Don't care about penalties for duration. Don't care about penalties for scale. Bonus from yantras. Yeah, I guess calling my shadow name is the biggest one I've got currently. Other sources, you better believe I'm throwing some willpower at it. And cool. So 6 - 10 is 4, or -4 +3.
What's up?
I might have to lower potency because I have wound penalties. Well, yeah, okay. For those of you in podcast world, that was Chris nodding his head. Yes, you do have wound penalties, which means he is going to put them on spell rolls, which makes sense. Hi, Sarah. Bye, Sarah. So yeah, so 8 + 6 is 14, -10 is 4, -3 from wound penalties gives me 1 single die. So that's unlikely. So we're going to drop that penalty for potency down to -6 to give me 4 more. So that's 5 dice.
For a potency 4.
Mm-hmm.
So how hurt are both of you again?
Very.
I need to clear that up actually because I'm not sure. With the prime armor, it reduces any damage I took by 4 from a supernatural effect. So how much damage did I take from that?
1.
Okay, just 1.
Yeah, because I took 5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how many hit points do you have?
Not many.
7 if I had to guess?
Probably less. 7. Not that you had
Stamina 2 is 7, so
yeah.
It's kind of the default.
So yeah, that gives my guardsman because I reduced that. Yeah, so that's +4 to firearms. Oh boy. And then Drifter dives for cover to basically break line of sight so nobody can cast a spell on him.
Paradox before you roll next time?
Oh yeah.
Butt. 3 dice.
Yes, yeah, +1. Mm-hmm. So 3 dice. Actually, let me. Because I'm throwing it at it, so that's just going to be a chance die because I'm not going to risk taking. Cool.
+2.
Yep. That's fine. My boys are very, 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 very good at shooting guns now.
Okay.
I guess
I
that's
would
the
assume
point.
they have the maximum dexterity of a rank 2, which is 7 dots.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I imagine they probably... Well, would they roll power plus finesse? Probably not. They probably roll finesse plus firearms. Yeah.
I imagine they've got like influence firearms at 2 dots.
Sure.
Well, because they're ephemeral entities, like they've got influence and stuff like that. So
Right, but they've also got skills.
I mean, do they?
Do they? No, you roll your appropriate
Ephemeral
attribute.
entities don't really have skills.
Mhm.
Okay, well, let me.
I mean, you're adding 4 dots to whatever they're rolling.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what the base was.
Yep.
So I think it probably just dexterity. Call it power plus finesse,
Whatever.
just because it's their attack. You know.
Yep.
They happen to have rifles as part of their being, so it's part of their being. Just because it happens to be something they hold doesn't mean it's not
Right.
part of them. So we'll say they've got like a 12 die base.
Sure. Sorry, better question. Are you wanting me to roll?
Sure.
Okay. So 12 dice base plus 4. That's 16 dice. These guys get to apply their defense to firearms.
Nope.
All right.
Hail of bullets.
So should I roll for all 5 of them?
I think it's probably like a teamwork sort of thing.
Okay. So how many?
Does that work for you?
That's fine. I am at
Cool.
your mercy, and I don't because I trust you, Chris.
Rather than just like letting these guys just wholly obliterate with a hail of bullets.
Sure.
I mean, it's going to go that way anyways, but
Yeah, so there's the first. So are they gonna the additional 4 guys shooting are gonna add plus?
add another 5.
Okay. The 1 success. Yeah. So for podcast folks, that's 16 successes on the original one. To get 10 successes, I'm okay with this. Plus 1 more success from the other 5. And you can spread that out between the 2 of them.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds good.
Meanwhile, I'm digging into ephemeral entities. I could have sworn they had
Yeah.
skills.
No, they don't have skills.
No,
They
they
roll
don't have skills.
attribute and rank. You figure out which attribute is more applicable,
Gotcha.
and they never suffer untrained penalties.
So it still puts us at the...
So they're going to get some armor against this.
Yeah, which makes sense. Going to have to go dig into the 1E book. I think the 1E book messed me up because that's where I was digging into astral realms and they were talking about having skills. I'm going to blame that for now. I totally know what the rules are, guys. I just got mixed up with the rules.
I've just built enough spirits over the course of the
Mhm.
past several weeks.
All right. What is the... Help me DM real quick. What is the roll for when someone maxes out with lethal damage to like stay conscious?
I think it's a flat willpower roll. Pulling it up real quick.
Unless they have death.
Right, that would just reduce it down to bashing, but the thing... the second part of death armor. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you don't have to roll. You just
You just stay up until aggravated actually destroys you.
Mhm.
They do not have death armor on.
Entry and healing, blah, 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 marking damage.
the 4-dot life attainment is super good.
It's very,
You
very
can just
good.
make any damage, any supernatural damage, a clash of wills to just say no.
There it is. Reflexive stamina roll each turn to remain conscious. If it's filled with any damage, if it fills with lethal, then each minute thereafter they take aggravated.
Oh. Sorry. One more time on that?
Sure. If they get full of any kind of damage, it's a reflexive stamina roll to stay conscious. If it fills with lethal damage, then each minute thereafter they take more damage, so they start taking the aggravated. But in this particular case, yeah, just stamina rolls to stay awake.
Okay. And then we need to thank you for reminding me about life. That is life attainment.
Dang it, Ash.
So you can roll a Clash of Wills on behalf of your boys.
It's supernatural effects.
Yeah, if they're a target of a supernatural power that would alter the physical body in some way, target of supernatural power that would injure her, the target...
So it would affect our spells, but not the shooting.
So the 4-dot attainment is automatic, right? It's a Clash of Wills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
All right.
reflex.
Well, you have to spend a mana to do it.
Sure.
Do you? You can just reflexively do it. Oh,
No,
I
so
gotcha.
you may protect yourself by spending a point of mana, then you have the Clash of Wills.
Gotcha.
Okay, I was misreading that. Just because it's kind of like prime armor. Just because it comes from a supernatural doesn't mean it's...
It is a supernatural
Awesome.
effect. So, like, the gun is a physical effect, that's fine.
Yep.
The spell is not.
We're in some wonky intersectional
Yeah.
territory right now, but that's okay. Okay, so the one on the right is looking woozy but standing.
Cool. Drifter can't see this because he is behind whatever piece of debris he can find, because this isn't how I get in gunfights.
That one will roll a big spell.
Nope, damn. I was looking over my armor and I realized all 3 of the armors that I have are absolutely useless when fighting mages.
All right. This one is going to try to cast a spell. It's off.
If you have Mage Sight up, can you try to counter it?
Depending
if
on
you have not gone this turn, this is the bottom of the initiative count.
Oh, okay.
So you all have gone.
So we don't get, like, reactions.
They do exist, but it's basically you can move up in the initiative to do a thing, but if you've already gone, you can't. So there's something to holding your action effectively.
Okay. There is a spell effect that goes around them.
Run them. Okay.
Both of them. I should clarify
Sure.
that I'm not using genderless pronouns. I'm using multiple pronouns.
Can we tell what arcana it is from?
By holes in Mage Sight, you can tell it's a matter spell.
Gross. I mean, for messy use.
Back to the top of the order. The coyote finishes doing what it's doing.
Sure.
And you see this effect of, as the shadow was roiling and everything, it's whatever fucking Pirates of the Caribbean movie it was where they flipped the boat upside down.
Yep.
That sort of thing happens, and the entire world just kind of spins upside down and inside out. And you can see that the material world has flipped positions with the gauntlet in that 50-yard radius.
That seems not great.
Okay, interesting factoid, but Vicar's got to use to kill.
Yeah, have other problems going on.
So we haven't had a lot of fights on the other games. So multiple actions, how does that work?
Split your dice pool.
I want to... they've got a matter speller on them. So I want to do a supernal dispelling.
Okay.
Just to get rid of that. And then I think a co-locate.
You cannot cast 2 spells at the
Can't
same
cast
time.
2 spells, okay. All right. So to start with the supernal dispelling, and I want to run forward, take a shot.
You could cast a combined spell
True.
that targets an area
Yeah. Okay.
Dispels in that area and connects you to that area.
Perfect. That'll work.
And with another space mage standing right beside you.
Mm-hmm. So supernal despelation. One point of mana there, which is lasting, but I don't have the mana, so okay. Let me work this one up.
Mm-hmm.
Instant cast, sensory range.
Your pool will be rolled with space -2.
Yep. And the co-location. Do I have to pay for instant cast twice? No, just once, right?
Because it's one spell.
Yeah.
You get reach based off of your prime.
Off of prime?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You roll the dice from your lowest, but you get the reach from your highest.
But I guess you get the most reach possible from either spell.
Sure.
But both of them are only giving you one, I think.
Yeah.
Because you got prime 4 and space 3, right?
Mm-hmm. What's the primary arcanum? It's a space one, right? That's got to be space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm running out of. I got to do advanced scale. No, I need some scale to get both of them, right?
Or the area.
With the area.
Yeah. I mean, standard area is like arm's reach, so to get both of them, you'd need a step up above that.
See if that looks right. So instant cast sensory range. What did I have the 3 reach for? Maybe it was only 2.
And you can go to 4 and make it permanent despelation if you want.
Yeah, I don't have the mana. I think it was for advanced potency to help with because there's going to be a Clash of Wills to dispel effect,
Nope.
right? No?
Nope, supernal distillation just
if
slaps
you-
it down.
Okay, done.
The withstand is their Arcana rating.
Okay, so it'll be 2 instead of 3 reach. I got 1 free. I'll have to eat that too. 4, 3, 4. I'm spending a willpower, but I have a -2, so it's only a +1.
Okay, hold on one sec.
Sure.
So it's only 2 reach. So your base 2, you got a +1 in the scene. So you get 3 dice paradox. Are you doing anything about them?
Well, what yantra are you using?
Just using my shadow name.
Okay.
Just the one.
So mana or no?
I don't have 2 mana, so no.
Cool.
3
3 dice paradox.
1 success.
and success.
Come on, use that really, really, really low wisdom.
You've got like 6, yeah.
Like
4.
4.
Oh my god!
He started.
1 success.
He
There you
started
go.
at 5.
Take a bashing.
Yikes!
Take that bashing.
All right. I'll take that
And then
dash.
roll your
7.
4, 10,
10.
11, -8, 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
3 dice.
Yike.
I hope this
Wait,
works.
hang on.
Do you have a,
Hang
wait, do you have
on.
a whip?
Hang on. Where are you saying you got the wound the -2 from?
Because it's combined spell.
Oh, okay. I was making sure
Right.
you weren't throwing in
No.
penalties. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a wound penalty, but when you do, it will be raised to by 2.
But okay, but wait, do I actually need? Oh, do I need the potency?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
2
withstood by
successes!
their Arcana rating. Wow.
Nice. 699.
Proper rolls.
Okay.
That's what you need.
Kabam! So whatever matter spell they threw up is gone, and I'm now present in the area with them.
You casted AoE.
So
Every spell
all
in
the
that area
spells.
gets
Yeah.
hit.
Nice.
And my next action is going to be to take a shot. I don't know when
Give me
that.
just a second.
I don't know when that happens in the initiative.
I gotta do
Sure.
some shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So right now you are up there, like
I'm
on
literally,
thing.
yeah.
Well,
I'm
he's in both places.
It's true.
Yes.
You're not necessarily within grabbing range of them, but you can grab them.
I am. Well, I'm effectively in both places.
No, I'm saying is the way it works is they can't. For them, it's not as if you're right there.
That's right. They can't reach me, but I can reach them.
Mm-hmm. So you're not in danger.
Unless they have space.
Yep.
Unless they have space.
Get rid of all their wards and all their shields.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Which
it
is
affect
what I
mage
was
armor?
hoping you were going to do. No, it doesn't affect mage armor.
Yeah.
It's what I thought you would do the first thing. Hey, it's a bunch of enemy mages. I'm going to get rid of all their spells. No, we're just going to...
So you're thinking that Vicar applies tactics and strategy.
Right, no, I got it.
Yeah, he's like,
Don't worry, in the future...
shoot the Seers.
Kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Drifter will give better direction in the future. When he said open fire, he was talking to the Goetia, but this works.
One of them fucking explodes.
Wait, what?
Hang on, can you just say that again?
One of them just fucking explodes as like the remnants of the life attack spell that Amanita had cast, combined with you dispelling a life spell that was on them. Suddenly they find themselves
Goes
full
through.
of what?
It was like it still affects them.
They lost 4 boxes of health, and everything compounded, and then they exploded.
Okay.
And the other one's not doing good. And it's
All
gonna
right.
roll stamina, which is not 5 dice anymore.
No. 1 success on 2 dice. That's fine.
Nocturnal says, did Craig just have a moment on screen?
Well, Vicar had a moment, yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
So let me know when I can fire, and I'll wait till whenever that comes up.
I mean, next turn.
The gunman.
Yeah, next turn.
Yeah. Wolves are next, yeah.
Yep.
Our good friend Javier is.
Javier is on the
Javier
other
is-
side.
No, he was coming through.
Right. In the area that flipped?
Oh,
No, okay.
It didn't flip on y'all.
Okay.
Y'all are in the same area.
yeah, but it flipped on
Oh,
them,
that's true.
so now...
No. The werewolves are...
None of us were in that
okay.
area.
Okay.
You guys haven't moved away from them,
Right.
Mhm.
other than like metaphysically. So yeah, Javier shows up, and like starts. Well, I guess needs to roll again.
To see if he can hold on again.
This is to do anything except for attack the closest target. So yeah, he is in.
That would hurt a
That's
lot.
fucking rolls. Yeah,
Yes,
it would. So yeah, he is coming through, hulked out Dalu form, and takes off sprinting at the mage
Okay.
across the way.
My turn.
Amanita's turn.
I'm going to drop down. Yeah. Drop down beside Drifter and heal. I was trying to figure out if casting Knit or Mend would be better.
Mend
Like,
is
would
better
have-
because you get 1 potency, gets 2 lethal.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
You can fully heal him with just base spell.
Mhm.
If you just instant.
Technically,
Yeah,
need a-
because I have 2
Oh, right.
reach to play with Knit and only 1 for.
right, but you don't. All you need is the 1 instant because you can touch me.
Because
Mhm.
it heals, 2 lethal per potency, and it's a potency based spell. So
That's what I was trying to figure out.
unless you're trying to heal aggravated,
Mhm.
it's just super value. There's a lot of people homebrew it to only be worth 1 potency.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, life should always be the best.
8 and 3 and
11.
5 successes.
Why are you spending 2 reach?
1 for instant, 1 for the one that changes it to lethal.
Oh, no. Like, if you're doing the 4.1, all you need is instant.
Instant.
for men or
For men.
for men instead of knit.
Because it's one potency gets you double, as opposed to knit, which you would have to spend one potency per lethal.
Okay.
So, regardless, it's the same die roll.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, my health.
You do have 1 dice of paradox. Or, never mind, you're not provoking.
I'm not
so
provoking because I'm not overreaching. I thought I was going to have to, which is the thing.
Right.
Wait, no, my I didn't know how much potency I was going to get. Like if the potency went down as the dot rating went up.
No.
Okay.
It's a potency based spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get 4.
Thyrsus are real good at healing.
Okay.
Well, life mages are good at
very
healing.
good, yes.
Cool. So Drifter is all healed up. And you can have a condition or a mana or...
Oh yeah, 5 successes.
I'll take a mana. You need it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't heal your scars, though, unfortunately.
That's cool. It was all internal nerve damage anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I could have healed old scars.
Drifter.
Oh, good. All right. He's going that way. Are we seeing the other 2 coming through? Sorry, the other 2 werewolves. Oh,
the other 3?
Good lord. So many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Are they coming through, though?
No.
Cool. Oh, you got rid of all the spells.
Yep. Gunmen.
Oh, well, gunmen are going to go anyways. I don't have to do anything about that. They have their bonus for the next 4 turns. So the werewolf has already gone, but hasn't reached the other mage.
Right.
I think we'll help him. Right? That makes sense. Sensory range, teleport. 1 subject. So, let's see here. Spell template. How much reach do I need? 1. 2, excuse me, sensory range. Durr.
So are your gunmen going to not kill the mage?
They'll probably kill him, but we'll see.
I feel like
narrator voice. They're gonna kill him.
I feel like having a target for the werewolf is good, though.
Actually, you do
someone to shred who is not us.
You do bring up a very, very good point. So
the Drifter would definitely.
Well, yeah, Drifter is going to do the mental calculus and go, all right, I don't want him coming back here. So I'm going to make sure he can't.
What are you doing to him?
Nothing. Well, I mean, I guess technically, yes, something, but it's not going to, like, hurt him. It's just going to really aggravate him for a little while. So sensory range. Oh, let's see. Oh, sorry, I'm casting alter direction. All right, how much reach do I need? I need sensory range, and instant. Yep. Free reach, I have 1 free reach, so it's going to start to get expensive on Paradox. I have 4 Gnosis for space. There is no withstand, so I don't care about potency, duration. Did I already say advanced duration? Instant, sensory. We'll see here in a second. Advanced scale, I don't care about. Bonus from Yantra, we'll just throw my 3 at it again. Bonus from other sources. Yep, we'll throw some more willpower at it. Okay, so instant. But yeah, because it's a spell I have active, so I'll make that advanced duration and it'll last as long as I need to. I know I'm going to have a bunch of paradox on this. And before we even do that, the direction that I'm saying is that I'm going to change for the object or subject and change the direction relative to that subject. So for the werewolf, towards us is now actually away from us.
Okay.
I'm overreaching by 2. So that's 4 paradox. Mm-hmm. Plus I've got 2 more, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to throw 3 at that to reduce it down to 3. 1, 2, 3. I get now how you guys lose so much mana so fast. So 3 paradoxes. Damn. Oh well, I'll take it.
Look at all those ones.
All those ones, and technically still not a dramatic failure.
Dramatic failure.
Okay, so spell roll now 8, 11, 14.
So
It's
is
one
this
in 1,000,
making it
baby.
so that when he runs at us, he is actually running away from us?
Correct.
Okay.
7 successes. I'm gonna take that mana back if that's cool with you.
Yep.
2, 3.
You understand our mana problems now?
Oh yeah, a little bit more. I mean, I'm at 10 of 13, so I'm doing okay. But yeah.
Vicar's got the prime problem and the space problem, so
Right. But yeah, Drifter
Empty.
flings that out and says, "Don't worry, he's not coming back here."
Okay. Gunman.
Which was 16 plus 5, so 21 dice.
Firing squad.
Yep.
This man obliterates.
Yes.
Just a bye.
Yep. 21.
You only had to do 2.
Yeah. Well, that's fine.
Well, you only did 7 on 21 dice.
Right, yeah. Question.
I mean,
Having, again, ordering them to kill, do I get to get am I satisfying my vice? Deciding
what
to-
is your vice?
Bloodthirsty?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just firing squad.
Yep. Well, yeah, rather than taking, because I could have used ban and just, but no, I killed them. Cool.
All right. Mages are dead. What do you do?
Looking over to where the other werewolves are going to come through.
We still got a fox
I'm-
that's causing issues here.
No, it did its job, I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Is it
true.
still
Is
there?
the coyote still here?
You can see the shadow of it.
Yeah, I assumed it had
Those
left
of you with
once
spirit
you
sight,
said it.
you can see the shadow
finished.
of, or I guess with Prime, you'd be able to see it as well because it's spirit in Prime. You can see a reflection of it across the gauntlet.
Also, are we out of initiative?
Yeah.
Is there pattern holding together for just a moment longer, or are they gone? The mages are totally gone. They're shredded.
Oh,
They are.
mages are gone.
They're dead.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Bring death magic next time if you want to talk to them.
I didn't want to talk
Can we
to
just
them.
steal
I
their
wanted
mana?
to just steal their mana.
Sure.
Just stick a straw in them and suck them dry.
Okay.
Yeah, so
we need to fix that.
Drifter agrees, stands and watches for the other 3 werewolves coming through.
Yeah. Is there
Okay.
any way? I mean,
Active mage sight. Is it an ongoing effect, or was it just an instant flip?
It's there.
It is still ongoing currently. Whether or
Is
not
that-
it's permanent, we can't tell.
Sure, but is there an active supernal effect going on?
No, it just is.
It just is.
Well,
the spell went off,
shit.
flipped it.
It's not a spell, it's a boon.
So is this now just a place where all the spirits that were in here are out there?
Yep.
Just
Now, actually, good, very, very good point. Looking at this,
They will be in Twilight on the other side.
right?
Mhm.
Does
I don't
it
think
look
you know that, but I will tell you that.
does it look like basically the physical realm and stuff has swapped and like all the weird shadow shape of stuff is now physical and it's over on the other side and that's just it? Or is there like,
Are you going to go look at it?
well, let me put it this way. I'm on the shadow looking at the physical side. Does it look like a bubble of the real world, or has it just literally flipped the physical nature and the inhabitants?
There is a Dalaran bubble.
Okay. Cool.
If you get closer, you can take a look at it and study it if you
Sure.
want to.
troublesome.
Well reference for anyone who might have missed that.
Yeah,
I-
that's true.
yeah.
By the way, Chris really is a nerd.
It's true. Sometimes.
Yep.
Okay,
All the time. A lot of many times.
A lot of minutes.
I just don't watch fucking Star Trek.
That's fine. We won't hold it against you.
DS9 is so good, though.
It's very good. Cool. So if the werewolves aren't coming through the gauntlet, he's not too worried about that. He's going to go over to Javier and kind of call out to him and see if he can get any form of communication with him. Because he's obviously a rampaging werewolf. He is not worried about him getting closer to Drifter because he physically cannot. But he's going to attempt to see if he can...
He's certainly trying.
Sure.
So he's just running away.
And then stopping and turning.
Keeps trying to charge you and then realizing he's suddenly facing away and then...
Alter direction is so messed up. I love it. And basically, he's going to attempt to calm him down with words at first, and we'll see how well that goes. I don't know if you want me to roll something, or I can role play out chatting at the guy, or...
Yeah, I don't know if this is a door situation.
There are some specific rules for talking down werewolves, and it's not doors.
Yeah,
You don't have time to wear down a werewolf charging at you in Death Rage.
I was reading.
Because you were looking at the Peacemaker talent, or merit, or whatever.
I ended up reading all about werewolf rages and things and how they work, and there are ways to get out of a death rage, but not many.
Nope. This, however, is Drifter's shit.
Why don't you roll mind plus persuasion to represent kind of a...
now, mind plus persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Kind of represent a concerted effort of... I'm trying out this whole Arcana plus skill to represent little spells you're doing over the course of the scene to kind of interact with something. I was going to tell you to take a penalty.
Oh,
so
I can reroll.
let's scratch that.
What am I doing?
Take that at a -4.
Okay.
What?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to spend a mana. Would you say this is a social or mental roll? One of the two?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to spend a mana. That actually counts as an exceptional success because Mind 4.
Where does that come from?
Mind 4. It's intuitive leap.
Okay.
Which
against every conceivable odd.
Reroll a -4, get 4 successes.
What the fuck? Weird, go home.
For podcast guys, that was 7 dice reduced down to 3, and I rolled an 8,
3
9,
dice,
10,
got 4
and
successes.
a 9. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you kind of approach the...
Yeah, I think this is especially, like you said, using mind and a little bit of just little subtle nudges and I think especially considering who Drifter is, he's pumping this guy with post-kill dopamine.
Oh, okay.
It's you did good, bud. You did good. They're slaughtered. They're dead. Look, and that kind of redirecting and bringing him down. And because of my attainment, I get to put a condition either on them or myself.
Mm-hmm.
So he is now humbled by me.
Humbled. Okay.
If you have a different one that would be more appropriate, I'm totally down for it. But that was the one I knew off the top of my head.
So just to put that in perspective, you just humbled him out of death rage?
I talked him out of death rage, and because of that, he is humbled.
Yeah.
He is impressed by you. Oh, thank you. So the 3 on the other side, who are still barely hanging on.
Can't see.
Yep, no idea.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I got one werewolf that's in my local vicinity. I'm gonna worry about him first. And notably, now I have a source of information.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
At this point, I'm looking at Javier. Your pack is on the other side, freaking out. What is our best procedure now?
I'll be honest, I'm usually the one they're calming down.
It normally works.
I mean, you could try what you did on them.
Okay. That is one option. The other option, I just put them in their own little happy space for a little while. How long does this normally last? Hours? Days?
Till you kill something.
Well, I'm asking him. I'm sure that
No,
probably...
I'm reading his face and saying and
Hours.
hypothesizing that that's what it is.
Oh, yeah. Hours, that should be fine.
Could I physically soothe them? Like, control instincts can do things that they would instinctually do. Can I just sort of just like calm, bring it down? I can use it to make them rage. So can I do it the other way?
Possibly with a, like, withstand, maybe?
Yeah.
Because at that
Yeah,
point,
they're
it's...
gonna get
Or
their-
a clash of wills.
Yeah, it's going to be a clash of wills at that point.
Well, I mean, it is anyway, isn't it? I was reading it a second ago.
Can you,
You spend... Where did it go?
This is where the like cross splat clash of wills rules come in.
Mhm.
So they'll be rolling with their primal urge.
Mhm.
can you cast?
Yeah,
through
it's a reach to make it affect supernaturals. So
Okay.
yes,
Can you cast through the gauntlet?
With
Can I?
Exorcist Eye plus one...
oh yeah,
plus
so
one
let me
reach.
see.
Lets you
Well, I
see
was
across
thinking
the-
I
Javier
could-
does tell you that if he goes over there, he will almost certainly freak the fuck out again.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we'll keep you here with us.
I can just borrow connections from Javier, open up a vid window, and you can do sensory range. If
I mean,
No,
That's-
I
that's
can
easier.
look through the gauntlet and cast on them.
sure, okay.
yeah, it's a 1-dot spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
And also that's safe because if it doesn't work,
Then
I'm
we're
not
over
at
here.
risk.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, I have Exorcist Eye as a praxis.
Yeah, the biggest downside is the spell's withstood by the gauntlets. Oh, we're at the locust.
We're at a locust. There's no strength.
Strength 0, yeah.
So it's Spirit 2, Gnosis 4. And it's... I need one reach for instant and one reach to see, right?
Mhm.
Let me pull it up.
Yep.
I think that's the rules.
Yep, that's it. And then duration, I guess. Well, oh yeah, you'll have it for 2 turns. So cast and then cast, or take advanced duration.
Okay, so that's 3 reach. So I'm overreaching by 1. I'll take the time to actually do Yantras properly. But I need that paradox.
How much were you
well-
reaching?
I was
How much were you
overreached by
reaching?
1.
And you're doing anything with that?
See, my dedicated magical tool is the scythe.
How many yantras are you using, by the way?
3.
Okay. I'm just keeping track of turns.
No, I was gonna take the time to actually do it.
Sure. But it matters for what's happening on the other side.
That's true. Okay, we can take off one of the yantras and that will just remove the last success. Yeah. Okay.
What yantra are you removing?
One of the tools. I was gonna have Shadow name the stone like to see through, and my magical tool scythe to sort of cut the gauntlet.
Okay. So you're going to have 1 die of paradox.
Chance die, because magical tool removes it by
You're
2.
at +1 for the scene.
Okay,
Still, just 1.
just 1.
Nothing.
You've been
Okay.
very gracious with your paradox rolls. We appreciate it.
And
Craig ate up all the paradox successes the other day.
Mhm.
Mhm.
control instincts is a life 2 spell. I need instant scale, reach, primary factor is duration, and it's withstood by composure. So I have all the reaches I need. I'm not overreaching.
Okay, so Exorcist Eye clicks on after 2 turns of casting.
Yeah.
How many are you waiting for Drifter to finish talking to Javier? Or is it
No,
something
I
you're
would have
just
turned that
doing?
on like while he was doing it because I wanted
Okay.
to go try to help them.
You see all three of the werewolves like charging towards the coyote.
Sure.
I don't think I have a problem with that.
It is a supernal being.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's doing or how to stop it otherwise. But yeah, I don't want the charging werewolves. If they're going to rip it apart, I'd rather them do it in their right minds. Okay, so do I get to cast this to try to make them chill?
The belly pets spell.
And I'm only tossing shadow name with this one because I'm trying to get
Do
it
it
done.
quick.
8, 11. 3 successes.
Gnosis plus life.
It's withstood by composure.
Oh, sure, but it's even beyond.
Did
Besides
you-
that, it's a clutch.
Did you raise the potency then?
Oh, no.
So you probably want to adjust and reroll that.
Yeah.
And it's a duration spell, so you only have 1 potency by default.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Ooh, unless you want to spend a reach to swap it to primary factor, and so then you would have, because you only need it to be. Oh no, you would need the duration too. Until
Yeah,
it's
I'm just going to
actually
take a -2. So that would up it to
done. Potency of 2.
2. Which
still not
average composure is 2. So
great. Yeah.
You've got 11 dice.
you've got 11 dice. You got some room to spare here.
Yeah. I I have so many willpower also.
Mhm.
Throw a willpower, take a -4. Which will then give me
3 potency. So that'll get you over 2 composure.
and 10 dice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2 successes.
Okay. So the spell goes off. What were your reaches again? Instant, sensory.
And then
I
bonus
forgot
to
sensory.
Oh yeah, and then bonus to
Okay.
affect supernaturals.
So, more paradox, 1 more. I can spend 2 more mana.
Well, you're at +2 for the scene. So overreaching 1's going to go to 4 dice.
That's fine. You got 7 wisdom.
Don't
be afraid of
I can
paradox.
spend
so
2
the reach
mana to
were
make it down
instant-
to 2.
So it's instant, sensory, scale,
To hit all of them.
and then affect supernatural.
So,
So
reach
it's
by
gonna-
1.
So duration is going to be 4
Wait.
turns.
It's a 2-dot spell. Yeah. I'm confused.
I'm just trying to make sure we count the reaches right.
Mhm.
So run through again what you're doing on the spell.
Instant scale, +1 to make it affect supernaturals, and then +1 for sensory.
So the duration is 4 turns.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because then, just to clarify here, this will override the rage while the spell lasts. When the spell ends, any ongoing effects will still be ongoing. So you may need advanced duration. Because you're changing the instincts, it's not a hard stop raging.
Mhm.
Okay, so that would be 6 paradox dice.
So if you're going for advanced duration, you'd be at 5 for each total.
Mhm.
You've got 3 free.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 6 dice of paradox.
And I didn't use the magical tool.
Mm-mm.
It's alright, don't be afraid, it's just paradox.
No, I'll spend 2 more mana, and then
So 4 dice.
2 dice. I spent 4 mana total on that already.
Oh wow, good lord, you're scared of it.
I've had bad luck with paradoxes.
Sure.
See,
Roll
look
your
what you
wisdom.
did.
Well, yeah, but now you have wisdom. Like,
I succeeded.
nice.
Take a bashing.
Oh, the bloody nose. And just as we are rounding 9 o'clock, what do we see,
Yep.
Chris?
You see, just as they are about to just fall on this coyote, as it kind of laughs and cackles at what it's done, they all like come up short. And then just more cunningly, calmly start staring at it. Deciding what to do.
For 4
That's what we'll call
rounds.
it.
Yeah. Well, no, because she took advantage.
No, she made it advanced.
So
Okay.
for the next month. Yeah. So, whoo! I'm alive. It's
That was a
okay, guys.
session.
It's fine.
We did it.
Drifter fan club, and I include you who were like, "Hey, I totally want to punch Drifter in the face." That's totally a member of the Drifter fan club because
That is a valid resquite.
that is
is the preferred
yes, like Drifter.
intended.
Drifter is
All
an
attention
asshole.
is good attention, right?
Not quite that,
a
but
peacock
yes.
and an asshole, and I love him.
Yeah, and specifically now, especially since I finally got to actually interact with Bless and somebody that Drifter actually cares about, you can see he's not completely, totally an asshole all the time, just like 90% of the time. As always, thank you for joining us, guys. Come by and chat in the Discord, geekinto.space. Come join us. Come yell about how you want to punch Drifter in the face, how you love evil Craig. I saw you guys in the chat.
It's evil Vicar. Evil
That's
Vicar.
But yeah, come by.
Craig
hang
takes
out.
no responsibility for his
That's right.
character's
Right,
actions.
exactly. And yeah, we'd love to have you. We love chatting with you guys. If you're new to Mage, if this is the first thing, if you had some friends who told you go watch this Richmond thing, yeah, come by, hang out. We're happy to have you, and we will happily help. Any questions? What are the rules? How do things work? That's what we're here for. Of course, if you want to support us monetarily, that's patreon.com/occultistanonymous or staylucky.club. Yeah, next week I think is going to be our finale for the miniseries. I'm going to wrap stuff up,
Yep.
and so
Yeah, next week should be the finale, which leaves us getting back to Songbird and crew.
yes,
Mhm.
so 2 weeks.
The week after.
2 weeks we will have we'll have Judd and
Older and wiser.
Network.
Network and
Wiser.
at least
Titus.
one new member of the Cabal. That's
Which we don't know anything about.
That's awakened. I'll mention that they're a Theursis, and I'll leave it at
Yay!
that.
Pokemon.
Yep, collect them all.
I was gonna say, we've all been talking about some more content that we might try and make
Mhm.
as part of the general OA
Thing.
organization thing. I don't know what to fucking call us. So if you have any ideas of content you'd like to see, come by and talk in Discord about that. Drew and I have talked about a couple things. I'd be willing to probably either just stream myself or record myself doing a like storyteller retrospective of like what I planned for this and stuff like that in a couple weeks. So we might open up the old questions channel and do a kind of retroactive Q&A kind of thing. I know Drew's got some ideas on different stuff like that. But yeah, come hang out, come talk.
We want to know, especially, and I hate shouting them out, but Cultists and Sleepwalker tier patrons with your extra little channel there, yell at us if you have ideas for, hey, you're giving us money. Let me know what you want, that money to possibly go to. We've talked about, like, what would we do for higher tier patrons, which is fucking terrifying, but if there are people who are interested and you would, and like, if you legit go, hey, I would totally be willing to pay X amount per month because of this thing, no promises we'll do it, but if there's people who are interested in other stuff, we're game to hear. So that's on there. That's a good Discord thing to come by and hang out and chat with us. Tuesday will be session 0. You will see character creation for our Mage, but for my Mage the Ascension game with the Onyx Path and to go with Technocracy Reloaded, which, by the way, I keep making jokes about they're the anti-mages. Let me be clear. They're the men in black. They've got wacky stuff. There's literally, in the preview that I was able to nab up, they literally have finger guns that are on rings and literally fire that off. They have special smartphones that do all sorts of wacky stuff. They have crazy grenades, and yes, they do have a flashy thingy, Men in Black style. So yeah,
I love them.
It's definitely on the Seers side of like, are you guys? I don't know about this. Seems kind of bad, but you can totally play them as like the good guy side of things, and it's a much better good guy side compared to the good guy side of Seers. Like Seers are all douchebags. The Technocracy actually does have some folks who are like, we're stopping some bad stuff. They might have a weird perspective of it, but they are. So, yeah, check that out. Yeah, cool. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.